You're just morphing out of your background. I love what you can do with these things. You can do just about anything these days. How's your smell again? Is he gold tonight or how's he going? No, he's normal. He's normal. There we go. Oh, there we go. Bit of gold, bit of.
You can see my aura tonight. You can see my green aura.
Wow, Shorty, what does the green aura mean?
It means I'm smiling and full of love.
Oh, I love it. Hey, a question for viewers, just a quick one. Now, Shorty and I have been doing this for a fair while, and as most of you know, Shorty and I have actually never met. How much does Shorty look like Max Headroom? Because I am sure he's AI. Oh, look, Max Headroom. Oh, God, love it. It's brilliant. How are you, Shorty? Max. Oh, Shorty.
Welcome to What's Up. We've got to introduce ourselves. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. Scott and Shorty here from the Business of Smiles. Welcome, campers. Welcome, Smiles. This is an opportunity to share with you our weekly journey between now and the big run, but also forever after that. It's an opportunity to share with you some smiles, with some love, some stories, and some updates along the way. It's been once again a phenomenal week. We've got some huge news that we're about to drop into the Campfire Project and also the Business of Smiles. So we're super excited. Mate, you are on fire this week. You've just been blowing up smiles left, right, and centre, haven't you?
Oh, mate, I swear to I don't know if I'm not going to swear. I'm just going to be so grateful for the opportunities that I've had this week. And the opportunities have been massive. Like, catching up with the gorgeous Steve Angel. Steve Angel's been in and around us for a little bit and very helpful. He was actually the man that really helped us get clear on our message. You know, it's time to reconnect. It's time to bridge the gap. The time is now. It all starts with a smile. Steve was there helping us process that, and that was one of the most beautiful things. So I actually took the opportunity to catch up with Steve down in Frankston, and we went for a walk along the Frankston foreshore. Steve chucked on his smiley shirt. He said, "Good morning to everybody." But the things that happen on a walk, like, I'm so grateful for the way I live. The photo behind us tonight, what a gorgeous photo. Sun rising in the background, all the socks on the cyclists. It's just stunning. These guys, the guys and girls on the bikes, that's part of Try Specify and Just Cruising triathlon teams, and just out and about doing their thing. And I love these people. They fill my heart, but they're getting up early Sunday morning, getting it done and supporting others. And I'm so grateful to rock up and to see everybody, just to share these smiles, have socks put on everybody, to have the support. It was just beautiful. And then they would have headed into the city, and it just would have been amazing. They actually went down and watched the triathlon down in Sandringham and went down there and supported everybody. So it was beautiful. But it got bigger from there, Shorty. Just for something different.
Keep on going.
Oh, it does. Well, me. I'm always out there saying morning to everybody, you know, and it's only, especially if I'm running or if I'm on an intense walk, you only ever get morning, because it's not a good morning until I finish running, right? Then it's a fantastic morning. But we're saying morning to everybody, and we're coming back down along the beach, and there's some beautiful women, big bunch of women, and they're all standing there having a yarn, and they're called the Cold Water Crazies. Oh my God, these girls fill my heart. Every day they're down on the beach, 365 days of the year, 7 a.m., going out in the water. As they go into the water, they hold hands and walk into the water together, laughing and sharing joy. And I got to be one of the girls. Yes. happy to be with them. They're just a beautiful bunch of women. And to swim out around the pole with them and just, but Steve Angel was standing there. And because I said, morning, girls, how are you? And they go, good. What are you doing? I shared the story of the smiles. And the funniest thing, I got one of my socks. And I've taken my sock off to go for a swim. So and I was sharing the story of the socks. I went, oh, that's not great. But the most beautiful thing happened when they asked me to come into the water. I felt so privileged to be invited into their sanctuary, to be invited in with women in their safe spot, and just, in a way, hold me a little bit, hold me to something very special. And I'm honoured. I'm truly honoured to have been able to do that with the Cold Water Crazies. I think you girls are amazing. And just the connections I've actually had with a couple of them afterwards too. Like, I was actually at the tennis club and watching Oscar do his training, and lo and behold, Jen, one of the Cold Water Crazies, is sitting there saying, hey, hi. She's like, yes, God. I'm just like, it's just beautiful. And the reason why I'm so excited about it and so full in my heart for it is because we together, we connected. Yeah. We truly connected, which bridged the gap for me, for them. The engagement was stunning. Steve Angel, poor bloke. I love it. He sat there taking photos and waited for me on the beach. We took out with the girls. I come back in. I go, why didn't you join us? He goes, mate, it was too beautiful watching you do it. And I'm like, ah. But I tell you, like, it took effort. It took the opportunity to say, hi, morning, how are you? With a smile. And what came back was just love, exception, fulfillment, and just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful connection. And I'm just so grateful for it. So, Shorty, that's some of my week.
That is so beautiful, right? And what I heard multiple times is that C word, connection. And that's what we're all about, right? It's all about that reconnection. It's time to reconnect. And that's why throughout the week, we had another Shorty and Scotty, bing, brilliant idea of how's everyone going out there? Because we live this stuff every single day, right? We're out there doing the mornings. We're out there wearing our shirts and our socks and so forth. So we get hooked in with this every single day. But we know it's not like that for everyone. We know, you may be watching this, you may be receiving the email later in the week and watching the replay of this, whatever it is. And that's why we came up with the connection quiz, to find out how connected are you right now? How connected are you to, your friends? How connected are you to your colleagues? How connected are you to your community, to your spouse, your partner? How connected are you to your purpose? And how connected are you to yourself? Because sometimes we go like this, right? But the more we can have some awareness around it, the more we can share some light to it, right? The more we can bring some yellow light to those disconnections, to those dark dots, then we can have conversations around it. We can really unpack that. We can really support one another through the dark days when we are disconnected. And so what I'm going to ask of you, if you're watching this now live, or if you're watching this replay or getting the email version of this later on, is fill in the connection quiz. It literally takes you 30 seconds to do it. But we want to find out. You can be anonymous. You can put your name in. Either one, totally fine, right? But we want to find out, how connected are you? How are you connected in all aspects of life right now? Because we're on a mission. We're on a mission to really reconnect this world, reconnect this country, reconnect this community, and reconnect with you. So help us to help you to start that reconnection process by literally 10 seconds, pushing a few buttons, but really finding out how connected are you. Thank you. Scotty?
Yeah, brilliant, Shirley. And I love that, because the connection quiz is there, or the questionnaire is there for us to understand our communities. It's us to understand where the connection needs to grow, which part of can we focus on more, which part can we gift more. But more importantly, one of the things for me when we did the questionnaire, and you and I both sat there and done it, is it actually opens up dialogue internally and says, okay, so where am I connected?
Yeah.
What are the parts of life, is it my purpose, my spouse, my family, my career? Which are the areas of my life that I want to be more connected to? Because those little things, just asking that question gives you the opportunity to go, oh, actually, you know what? I could do more there. That's awesome,
Yeah.
And that for me is the power of question, right? The power of a questionnaire is not always just to gather information. It's there to create thought and thought within yourself. So therefore you can create a bit more strength in yourself, because that's the one thing for me that I find when we create connection, we fill ourselves up more than we do anything else, and that's a beautiful thing. If you're in a connected life and you're connecting with communities, connecting with your spouse, connecting with your job, you're enjoying your time there. Your energy is so much higher. Like if you're watching this, I'm sure you've seen Shorty and I around a little bit, and this is so much fun. Like I don't know how to describe it other than Shorty. Like the word, go for it, Shorty.
I got to share this, right? So, like, we talk every single day, right? Scott and I talk every single day. I get phone calls in the morning, like you think he'd be still out, right? He is the biggest ball of energy coming through the other phone. I'm eating my brekkie after training, and the phone rings at Scott. It's like, good morning, sunshine. And that guy says, that's Scott. I said, yeah, that's Scott. Yes, how are you? Like literally, this is us every single day, right? But I share with you that because this is how we roll, but we've got connection with each other. And as Scott said, that quiz allows you to start asking you those questions, and then what is one thing that you can do to increase that connection with whatever area that you want to focus on. So I just have to share that story because it makes me laugh every single morning. It gets me going. I love it. So thank you, Scott.
It's actually one of my favorite parts of my day, Shorty. I just love, because they've got to come up with new ways, new things, right? I can't just give you the same old thing every day, because it's important that I get upbeat, and it's so heartfelt both ways, right? I love doing it because I can feel you on the other end of the phone going, laughing, or if you're with the kids, it's even better. I'm sure they look at you and go, "Are you serious?" Oh God! And if to be perfectly honest, if you're lucky enough to have had my birthday rendition sung to you, you're my happy. Like, it's pretty special.
That's
yeah,
that is special.
That just
takes the cake.
Oh, because let's go back to the connection for a second, right? And I thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing the joy that we had. But the journey that we're taking on right now, about 10,000 pairs of socks. I really want to jump on that, because 10,000, it's not just a number that's plucked out of the sky. They say it takes 10,000 hours to become proficient in something, right? So 10,000 hours of practice will make you an expert in something. They say it takes 10,000 hours, 10,000 steps per day to be fit and healthy, right? And if you listen to Justin Bieber, it takes 10,000 hours to earn a sweetheart of yours. I'm sort of sorry, but not. So what is 10,000 conversations with connection going to do to our communities? What's that going to do to bridging the gap of disconnection? What's it going to do to the opportunities of mental health. Like mental health, it's not, there's no one thing that's sort of more important than another. Mental health can be physical, nutritional, conversational. There's all these different aspects of mental health. All starts with being seen. It all starts with the opportunity to communicate. It all starts with actually understanding what's going on. So to fill in a questionnaire and to see, there's 8 points of question, of connection, that where am I connected right now? Well, give us the data so we know, and it's more about, we're just interested to see which part of connection we need to work on. Because I don't know about you, Shorty, there's always something I need to work on. There's always something I need to improve.
Always.
Like I often refer to myself and everything I do as just a man just trying to be the best version of himself, because that's all I can be. Do you know what I mean? There's other things, like I'm like a speaker, a coach, a mentor, great. But at the end of the day, I'm just a man trying to be the best version of himself. Shorty.
I just want to take a couple of things that you mentioned. One is obviously re-loop around the connection. Second is community. The third thing is that 10,000 steps, right? So this is going to lead to a huge announcement that you're about to drop. In October, I love the segue. In October, we're doing a run from Sydney to Melbourne, right? Huge, epic. We're in training for it. It's all systems go. When we met the other week, we thought, what could be a stepping stone to that, to rebuild the connection, to rebuild the communities, but to bring in exercise? What's going to really reconnect? What's going to bridge that gap? How can we really start that now with a bunch of smiles while doing it? So at the end of April this year, so whatever that is, so many weeks from now, where we're going to be doing an event. Now you can come and join us either in Melbourne or in Byron Bay, either one, or you can do it in your own backyard. You can bring your own little community together. That's totally fine as well. But Scott, what are we doing? What's the event that we're going to be doing that everyone can be a part of it at the end of April?
I am super stoked with this. So I'm gonna ask you to bear with me, because I want to paint you a picture. Okay? I want to paint you a picture. I'm going to paint a picture of connection. I want you to think of an athletics track. In the middle, there's tents and swags. On the outside, coffee van, a few food stalls, some mental health groups, some people who are supporting others inside our communities. Running around the track is smilers. It's Vic Pol PTSD. It's yes. It's Ambos. It's the cold water crazies. Are the triathletes behind us, running together around that track. Starting on Friday the 29th of April at 8 p.m. for 48 hours, every 4 hours, we're going to run 4 miles. That's 6.4 Ks for those who need the conversion. Every 4 hours for 48 hours. It's actually a David Goggins challenge. It's an amazing challenge of grit, of just owning your own headspace. It's about getting up and getting it done. I've done it on my own. It was a tough journey. This time I want to do it with you. This time I want to do it together. It's not about speed. It's not about anything other than doing it together. Come down, midnight, 4 a.m. Run some laps with the people that are there. Support one another. We are looking to do this to bring our communities together. We'll be doing it to have the fundraisers for us to build up funds and fuel to pay for the socks, 10,000 pairs of socks to get us from Sydney to Melbourne so that we can create deeper connection within all of our communities. I hope you could see that there. I hope you could see the tents and the communities and the different people and the strength of us doing this together. One of the greatest things I was ever involved in was with Kiralee, which is a beautiful, beautiful human. And she did the cancer run, the 24-hour cancer run, and as many laps as she could. Oscar and I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We did the graveyard shift with her, and it was the best thing that I could have ever done for my relationship and connection with Kiralee. I was there in the darkest hour. I was there getting it done with her. I can't wait for this, Shorty. I cannot wait to do this together. And I'm so excited about the hearts I get to touch, the hearts we get to touch. You know, and we'll be connecting from Byron through, and I'm imagining different community groups coming together to share the story, share the journey. And I cannot wait. How's it feel, Shorty?
It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful on so many different levels. I can just like you painted such a beautiful picture there, and I can see it up, just that same picture up here in Byron, just bringing the communities together and communities all over the world. So we don't have to be in Melbourne or Byron. You know, we can be in the Philippines, we can be in America or the UK, but it's the about of coming together for that same reason of reconnection, coming together to bridge that gap, coming together to go through. You know, this challenge is one of grit, it's one of fortitude, it's one of increasing that self-confidence, overcoming that inner dialogue. It's the ability to work together as a team and overcome some of those internal obstacles that we all face, with those dark days that we all go through. But we can do this together. We can shine some beautiful light yellow on the situation and walk this journey, jog this journey, run this journey together. So I am pumped. I'm super excited. I can't wait.
And I just want to jump on that, Shorty, because it doesn't matter where you are in the world, right? One of the things that you and I are just loving the power of is the power of togetherness from around the world. The connections we're growing through, smiling through, all the different opportunities, we're bringing people together around the world. So it doesn't matter where you are. So to join in, log in with us, we're working out the finer details of how we're going to do that globally, how we're going to get people involved and like to the sign-ups. But this is happening. Start training, start talking to people and say, hey, listen, you want to jump in? You want to join in? Walk it. Walk 6 miles, right? 6Ks. It'll take you roughly an hour, 1 hour every 4 hours, you know, and it's just going to be amazing. Like I know for myself, Shorty, I'm going to set my target just a fraction higher. I want to do a few extra laps just to try and just because I want to be there on the last lap with everybody. I want to be on that last one together. I want us all to do that together, same time, get it done. You know, and I hope I painted a clear picture for people. I hope you felt the concept of connection and the communities coming together, because we are all so damn worth it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So
that's a wrap. That's a wrap,
enough.
I reckon. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So I do want to grab something there, like, because it is a wrap for tonight, and I probably should jump off, but I'm just so proud of you, Shorty. I'm so proud of you for the continued effort you make to bring people together. The back end of things at the moment, Shorty's been doing a lot of paperwork for the not-for-profit, and it is intense. And I really want to honour you for everything you're doing to bring people together. In a time in which, you know, we're in Australia and there's a lot of division, there's a lot of disconnection, there's a lot of uncertainty, and the effort that you continually put in, I love you. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so grateful for the support and love from a bloke I've never met, Max Headroom. Oh, I love it. So not one comment about Max Headroom, so I've either got that wrong or people are laughing too much. Oh, I love it.
Beautiful.
So yeah,
Beautiful.
So I really want to honour that, Shorty, because I just.
Thank you. But you know what? And that's thank you, and I really appreciate that. And it's really beautiful, and it does hit my heart. And you know, we together, all right. There's no Shorty, there's no Scott. It's we together, and that's what makes our relationship so beautiful, because we do bounce off each other. We do have our different strengths, and we have our different opportunities at the same time, right? But that's what makes our relationship so beautiful. You know, you're trying to find the button to turn this off in a couple of minutes, and I totally understand that. I respect that, and I love you for that. But this is, you know, and that's what makes us so special. So I want to say thank you to you. I honor you. I truly honor you. I love you heaps, and you're just an amazing guy. So thank you. Thank you for everyone for watching, tuning in tonight, and watching this at a later date as well. Keep an eye out for the connection quiz, and also how to register for the 4x4x48. So thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful night.
Take care, folks. Where's that bloody button, Shorty?